Hey guys, me, Mr. Biz, Ken Wentworth, and I want to talk to you today. I actually just got out of the studio, recorded a couple of shows of B2B radio, and got answered some listener questions today. And so I wanted to come on and talk about one of those questions, and that was someone called in or actually sent us a question about different ways to hire people. And he said he's running into the problem of he has a service business, and he's running into a problem of he's got to interview like 15 people to find one decent candidate. And I don't know if any of you other folks are running into that problem. I know I've heard it before, so I'm guessing it's a little more prevalent than most people would care to admit. But so here's the thing: two things that he's doing that are causing this. I think number one, he's using Craigslist, and so that is what the headline of this video is. Craigslist, I think, worked decently well 5 years ago, much better 10 years ago. Now, I think the quality of candidates you get in almost any type of job you want are not good. And of course, most of these are service type businesses or positions, jobs. But even still, you're getting a lot of tire kickers, people who are not qualified, not interested, really don't want a job, frankly. Kind of, maybe they have to. Maybe they'll get unemployment and they want to check the box for a couple of jobs, things like that. Not all of them, of course, but that's where I think you run in a situation where you end up, having to interview 15 people to find one decent person. He said he was in a position where if he needed one person, he would hire two, knowing that one of them wasn't going to work out. And now he can't even get to that point because he has to interview so many to even find one that he would be willing to offer the job to. So obviously bad situation there. So don't use Craigslist, please. Do not use Craigslist. Not a good way. I can't think of a business that would work well for in today's day and age. So don't use that. I know it's free, but you get what you pay for, as they say sometimes. So what do you do instead? So I should mention, the other issue he was having is when I read the job description that he had typed up for this job, and again, it's service level type of job, it was very, very glorified. And it did not include some of the less sexy things that you have to do in your job. And that is a thing that I've seen before with people. You try to, jazz up the job descriptions because you want to attract people, of course. But what you find is you attract people, and if you think about it, you're kind of selling a bill of goods. If you make it sound better than it really is, what happens is they may join you, but they're not going to be there long because they're going to find out, hey, this job is not what I thought it was. Why do I have to do X, Y, and Z, these less sexy things that they have to do that they were unaware of? That's not fair to them. And that's why you end up with a lower retention rate because they do it for a little bit until they can find another job because they don't like it. So you don't want to do that. That's another huge mistake that people make. You want to make sure that your job description is very accurate and it includes some of the less than sexy things that you have to do in the job. You're going to get people who go in with eyes wide open, knowing exactly what you expect from them, which means they know what they're getting into. They understand it when they accept the job, things like that. You're going to have a higher retention rate and all that kind of stuff. I'm digging this whole shadow thing here, right? Check that out, man. It's like the freaking Twilight Zone or something, man. So that's what I want to talk about today, about hiring. Those are some key things to make sure. Don't use Craigslist. Make sure your job description is accurate, including some of the less cool things that you have to do in whatever the job you expect those people to do. So definitely make sure you include those things. Don't use Craigslist. We talk about topics like this in our program. You can go out to MrBizProgram.com if you're interested in that. It's just a landing page. You don't have to do anything. I think we're going to get a video up on that, actually, make it a little bit easier instead of having to read. It's a landing page that tells you all about the program. It's 5 weeks long. You get videos. You get live sessions with me. I help you implement a lot of these things: cash flow improvements, revenue growth, putting together budgets, all that kind of stuff. A lot of stuff we're talking about here just to optimize your business. So if that sounds interesting, go out to MrBizProgram.com. If not, no worries. Again, always very thankful and appreciative of you guys watching these videos. Don't hesitate to reach out with any videos you want to see, and we will talk again very soon. All right, we'll see you guys. Thanks for watching.